this past Friday, I played the Harvest Music Festival in Vegas, and I was a headliner. And I looked out there at that crowd in that place. It was our last show of the year, and I watched them hold American flags up during How About You. I watched them put an American scarf around my neck during Springsteen. They held records up when I played Record Year. They held boots up when I played these boots. And I was so moved by it, mainly because I looked at them and went, this is my crowd. I've seen this crowd all year. They're mine. And they came from all over the country because it was our last show. And I did something different on the last song on Springsteen. I jumped down on the speaker and I went down actually on the floor, it was a high stage, so I actually jumped out on the ground. And there was a little road that split the crowd, and it went all the way to my front of house guy, and it split the crowd on either side. So the crowd was on the right side, the crowd was on the left side. And I went down the right side and I shook everybody's hand, and I told them thank you for coming. It's been a heck of a year. It's been a hell of a year, actually. And I went all the way down the right side, waved at my sound guy, came back up the left side, smiling faces, hands in the air, pictures being taken. And I jumped back up on stage, and I played Hold 'Em On and A Man That Was Gonna Die Young. And 48 hours later, those places that I stood was carnage. And those were my people. Those were my fans. And I didn't want to be here tonight. And I didn't want to play guitar. And I didn't want to walk on the stage. But last night, let me try to get this out. Last night, somebody sent me a video of a lady named Heather Melton, and she was talking to Anderson Cooper on CNN, and she had on our church choir tour shirt. And he said, what brought you to Vegas? And she goes, we went there to see Eric Church, and because he was Sonny's, her husband, who died. It was his guy, and we went there to see his guy. And then she said, we have tickets for the Grand Ole Opry tomorrow night. And there's over here, section 3, row F, there's, if you're in row F, there's some empty seats, and that's their seats. And I'm gonna tell you something, the reason I'm here tonight is because of Heather Melton. Her husband Sonny, who died. And every person that was there, because I'm going to tell you something, I saw that crowd. I saw them with their hands in their air. I saw them with boots in the air. And what I saw, that moment in time that was frozen, there's no amount of bullets that can take away. No. And that night, something broke in me on Sunday night when that happened. And the only way I've ever fixed anything that's been broken in me is with music. So I wrote a song, and this will be